So today I will be talking, or trying to talk at least, about my video game history. So I guess the real first video game that I played on the PC was Combat Arms. That was back in middle school. But prior to that, I owned a Wii when I was younger. Like when it, probably like the second year it came out, so 2008. And that was fun. Definitely not what I would consider real games. At least not games that I would play right now. Games on the Wii are more meant for like social environments, like playing with friends over at your house, and then just playing by yourself, in my opinion. I played Mario Kart Wii, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, New Super Mario, I think that's what it's called. But it was the Mario game that came in a red case on the Wii back in 2014, I want to say. Okay, not 2014, definitely not that recent, probably 2012. I did not play Super Mario Galaxy. I just never had the opportunity to get around to it. Other games I played on the Wii, Metroid Other M, that was a very different pace of game. I really enjoyed it. A lot of people didn't, but I thought it was pretty cool. And any other Wii games? Oh yeah, I played a lot of Mario vs. Sonic at the Olympic Games. There was a Winter Series one and a Summer Series. I think I played both. Oh yes, definitely Wii Sports when I first got the Wii, and Wii Play. Specifically, we play tanks. That thing is super fun. Yeah. Any other games on the Wii? None that pop out at me right now. Oh, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I had that on the Wii. I'll get to that a little later. I'll get to it now, I guess. So in 6th grade, while I was working on a science project with my friends, a group of friends, we went over to someone's house, and he owned an Xbox 360 at the time. And as you could guess, as middle schoolers, instead of working on our project, we would just play Xbox instead. Like, we finished the project within like the first 2 hours of our meeting, and then we just played the rest, and we kept going back to his house telling our parents that we had to work on the science project just so we could play on his Xbox, because I didn't have an Xbox at the time. I still don't. I've never owned an Xbox actually, nor do I plan on owning one, because I mainly play games on PC now. But at his house we played it's funny to say now, but we played Plants vs. Zombies on the Xbox with 2 players. And we also played Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2. I think it was 2. It should be 2. But that's what we played on his Xbox, and it got me intrigued on first-person shooters. That's how I started my whole career of first-person shooters. Yeah, I think at the time Modern Warfare 2 wasn't even the newest Call of Duty series. It was Black Ops, I think. But either way, Call of Duty is a benchmark in first-person shooters, and one of the reasons why I started playing video games. What else? Yeah, so on the PC, I played. Well, okay, obviously there's like phone games, but I really don't consider those actual games. So they're just like time wasters. They're not really something you can invest in. But on the PC, on my poopy old 17-inch laptop with an i3 processor, no graphics card. I played TF2, Plants vs. Zombies, Binding of Isaac, Combat Arms, and Counter-Strike Source. Oh, I did play Sudden Attack 2 before they shut down. Yeah. Any other games? I tried Alliance of Valiant Arms for a while because a friend played it, but I didn't really like it. Yeah. So also prior to that, I played a lot of Flash games on the browser. I think there was one game called Phosphor Beta or something. It's like this first-person shooter that runs in your browser using Adobe Shockwave, which was pretty cool, fun at the time. Because you didn't really need anything to play the game. You just went to the website and played it. Oh, I remember now. I think the company that made it was called Wetworks. By the way, that was a fun game. So I started playing TF2 in 7th grade. And since then, in total, just in TF2, I have roughly 1,600 hours, which may seem like a lot, may seem like a little to some of you guys, but a lot of it was in middle school. I could play every day in middle school, because middle school, school was kind of a joke. I didn't really do much at school. High school is a lot different in that regard. But yeah, I played a lot of TF2. I did play a few games of competitive TF2, before competitive actually came out. I subbed in for one of my friend's teams on TF2. I don't remember the name of it, but he knows what it was. And yeah, I also played CS Source, Counter-Strike Source, before moving on to CSGO. That was fun. CS Source, Counter-Strike Source, even though it has outdated graphics, was still a really fun game at the time, because who cares about graphics? No, I'm kidding. A lot of people do. But that's something gamers nowadays have been blessed with. Plants vs. Zombies on the laptop because I wanted to beat the game. That was a solid 60 hours put into the game. It was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed catapulting squashes at zombies. Binding of Isaac. That game made me rage so hard because the game itself was so simple, but I could never do well in it. CSGO. I have about, I want to say roughly 700 hours invested into CSGO. I started CSGO a year ago, so that's not good. But I don't play CSGO anymore because it's very competitive. I mentioned in an earlier video, some of my friends do get really tilted when they play, and that's not fun. So I don't really play CSGO anymore. Plus, I can't record CSGO because my laptop is not strong enough to do that. Yeah. So, I think that is my video game history. Obviously, there's little flash games I played on the internet, or typing games I played when I was a kid, but I'm not going to include those because there was no real investment in those games. Yeah. Anything else I'm forgetting? Oh, yes. First-person shooters. During the summer in 6th or 7th grade, I would go to my friend's house every day during the summer and play Call of Duty with him. And then we'd go home and play TF2. That was middle school summer. It was great. Can't do that anymore though. I have more responsibilities. But yeah, video games have been a part of my life growing up. They still are. I'm just a lot more conservative and selective about which games I play now. Because time is limited, you know? I don't have all the time in the world to play video games. That would be crazy. And I wouldn't play video games if I did that. I'd do other stuff. Yeah, I think that's a fairly decent summary of my video game history. That's probably like 80% of my full story on video games. If I had to guess the total hours, no, I'm not even gonna try to guess how many hours I put into video games. There's too much. One of my friends actually has a crazy amount of hours in a video game. He just plays Terra mostly. Well, he mostly plays Terra. He also plays like Left 4 Dead 2 and stuff. But in Terra, he's invested over, I think it was 7,000 hours or something in like the course of 3 or 4 years. I don't know. It was crazy. But yeah, he's probably watching this video now. Shout out, you know who you are. And I don't know, personally for me, I understand that people like video games. I do too. But at the same time, it's kind of like, that's a lot of time. Because, okay, like when you're in high school and middle school, there's not much you can actually do to affect others around you, like for a good change. Or at least, it's difficult to do that. So a lot of kids will just, I don't know, waste their time doing something. Yeah, I'll talk about that in a separate videos. I did do other stuff besides video games. I didn't just stay indoors all day. Yeah, I think that's all for today's video. This video is getting kind of long. And yeah, I guess in takeaway, oh yeah, so a lot of people ask me why I haven't moved over to Overwatch. Overwatch, I don't know, it doesn't appeal to me, and I don't think my laptop would be able to run it. I've been playing TF2, I would say one of the more original class-based shooters, and I'm really fond of the community in TF2. And Overwatch to me just looks like, I don't know, it's too overdone. It's not my style. But a lot of my friends do play Overwatch now. But I don't think I'll be switching over to that. I think I'd rather not play video games than play Overwatch. Like, I'd rather do something out in the real life than play Overwatch. There's just not much of an appeal. Blizzard's a great company. I have nothing against them. It's just, I don't know, the space in my heart for team-based shooters has been reserved by TF2. CSGO, Valve, they've made pretty good games. They've made very good games. Steam is a great platform. Yeah. I'm running out of things to talk about, obviously, as you can tell. So, I will end this video. Bye-bye.
Roger that! Round start. Negative.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Planting a mine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First kill.
kEHvihn.